I'm Shuby. Now, there's just one thing I really hate, and that's a test. Now, one time I was doing an English test, but I really sucked at them. The teacher's name was Miss Riccardi, and as I was doing this test, I saw the answer key. Now, listen, I would do what any normal kid would do when they struggled at a test. I took it. Anyway, as I was copying it down, the guy next to me saw this and asked if he could have it. Now, listen, I'm very loyal, especially when it comes to people close to me, so I gave it to him. Anyway, as we were copying it down, the teacher asked for it, we turned to the man, and we got right out of there. Another time I was doing a science test in 6th grade, and when I saw that first question on the test, my brain just went, "You got a test today?" I lost all the studying I did and only got a D-. I was so shocked because I'm really, really good at studying. And when I went home, I was scared about the punishment I might get. So I went home, crumpled up the paper, hid it under my pillow. But then the next day, I got my report card in and saw that I only got an 85.9. But I know what you guys are thinking. Huey, you're being so extra over a grade. But hear me out. In my class, we had this saying that if you got an 86 or higher, you got an honor roll. But for me, if you got anything lower than that, that's an automatic fail, bro. So when my mom asked for my report card, I nervously gave it to her, and she said, "Do better next time." So yeah, that's the last time I ever did bad on the test ever again. Also, when I first decided to animate, I had no idea what I was doing. Plus, I was in 7th grade now. Plus, I had to do a starter's English test, and if you guys know, I suck at English. But of course, I didn't want to do bad this time, so I actually did pretty decent. Plus, all I'm going to say is, guys, don't worry too much about upcoming tests, because I'm pretty sure I did. Seriously. Plus, all I'm going to say is, guys, come on. Sure, babe. Yeah, yes, teach. Or another one. Huh? Yeah, maybe you should be worried about upcoming tests. Plus, another time I was doing a social studies test, but if you guys know, I don't study for tests. But I had an idea. I had a secret note under my desk for when the teacher teaches new things, I'd write new things down. And I actually didn't do that bad. I got a B+. Another time I was doing a science test in 6th grade, and I don't study for tests, like you guys already know. But there was this kid named Yusef in this class who was really, really smart, but he still acted like a normal guy. So I very, very secretly watched his stuff, and it was going pretty good until the teacher caught me and gave me an F on this test and all my other tests. And it was when my grades were looking too much. Plus, my final was coming up, so I studied from day till night for that final. And I went to school confident with study power, you know what I'm saying? But then when I laid that first eye on that question, my brain just went, "Nope, you're finished." Because it was a final, so there was much more to that than that. So I knew what my brain could only do: cheating. So when I was on that test, I was being super duper extra careful because I knew if I was caught cheating again, I was completely screwed. Like, even with all this pressure and everything, bro, I was super cautious. Even with all the cameras and everything, I was able to pull this off like a smooth criminal. And then after all this, I was all finished. I turned it in, waited, and then a couple days later, I got my report card to see that I passed. The moral of the story is only cheat if you're really good at it. And if you guys want to see any more animations, comment down below. Bye.